No, we've got a ready from Sarge. Pullman's distracted by the puns, but we're ready to go. In
Three.
3, 2, 1, and
On
pills.
pills.
Beer, 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 beer.
Levels 8 to 11. And oh my god, I kind of like the look of Pullman's starter board here.
He somehow doesn't seem to like it, but he had a fat log potential, and then it did turn into a horizontal anyway. So things are looking pretty good for him. Both of them have beautiful flat top lines there. I'm just trying to figure out how is it going to be taken off
Okay, that's
quickly, but
beautiful cross clear there from Pullman to get down to 25. It is 25 versus 25. Sarge's board needing the access to red is going to grab it. But is quickly running out of that access to red.
mhm.
But
Yeah, it
is
needs a lot of
looking
yellow to
okay.
keep this board going.
Will the doc provide? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
No, we better find out this time. We need to find out this time. And this time, what's happening is Pullman's got a 7 virus lead over Saros right now, and this board is squeaky clean. Actually, Pullman's able to throw away double blues left and right until he gets what he wants. So finally, that red blue shows up to signal the end of that blitz, and he's just going to need some yellows to clear this out.
All
Meanwhile,
viruses for Pullman.
yeah, Sarge spired with a lot of yellows still, but that double blue coming in great for the horizontal.
Sarge is gonna look for the horizontal now on that red. Is gonna grab it, but it's not really gonna do him any good. He's not get like the doc is being harsh with the pills here. Oh my god, is being seriously harsh with the pills in this first game. For Sarge, he's down to 7. Pullman is into level 9 here.
Yeah, and had a
And
very smooth horizontal drop at the beginning to take some yellows off of the board. And the red sort of little U in the center, a little bit tricky, but Pullman takes it out with a horizontal, which is an interesting move. Maybe not the most efficient for all of those reds, but still able to get down to that layer of yellows, which is going to be tricky. He's going to, yellow is so common on this board. He's going to want to make sure that he's got as much of it exposed so he can use it.
oh, Sarge finally gets out the level 8 at just over 2 minutes 40. He was the doc was just being rude,
Hmm.
really, really rude. On the opening of his side of things, Pullman, with 21 viruses left in his level 9. So there is about a 12 more numbers. Yeah, there's a
Hmm.
lot.
Hmm.
There's a lot of
Hmm.
viruses for
Yeah,
Chase down here.
you got it. But
I don't.
it's slow. It's slow going for Pullman here. There were some moments where it was like his personal movement slowed down. He wasn't quite sure what to do. Yeah, you see him shaking his head from side to
Good
side,
see.
and he's got a horizontal there. But if he were going to drop that yellow in column 6 down vertically, it would have sort of gotten in the
Whoa, whoa,
way of
whoa,
some
whoa!
potential plans.
What has just
What?
happened on Saros' side of things? Turbo just activated, or something
Uh
like
oh.
that. The speed of his game just went through the roof.
Oh yeah, you can see that. Saros's game has glitched out.
Wow.
So we are we'll figure out what to do there.
We'll figure out what to do there.
But it does Pullman does need to, I think, finish this one out.
Hmm.
Yeah. So it looks like, yeah, turbo activated, which is perhaps a glitch there, but Well, folks, that was pretty exciting. We are going to start that match over. We're going to run game one back again. Hopefully, there will be no glitches this time. So, we are going to see these two players face off for the first time for the second time. So, everybody ready up? And
Gotta
let's
admit,
get going.
gotta admit,
Yeah, go ahead.
fantastic sportsmanship from Pullman.
Yes, and the thing is that this rule change, like, the idea of this rule did come up earlier in the year, and, uh, the speed organizers, myself, Ook, and Dave, we did come up with a new rule, but we never actually published it. We thought that we did, so we will make sure to get that rule on the books and publish it so that it's not up to one player to decide what happens in a case like this. But we have readies from both players. Again, mustache versus beard. 3, 2, 1. Pills.
It's game one, part two, Electric Boogaloo, baby. Let's go.
Let's go.
Opening gambit from both players. I love that start from Sarge into the horizontal as well. Sarge starting off well over on the side of Pullman. Okay, diversity. Just needing to break through the red.
You do not sound very.
Red.
There you go.
Oh, no.
You do not sound very enthusiastic.
He has no access to boom.
No, but look at that. What are you even? Goodness, the one who has
I'm
the.
tired, man.
Yeah, I know. The one who has the diversity problem right now. Definitely Sarge. All that red, yellow on top. Only just breaking through to that blue. He's shaking his head. I'm shaking my head. There's so much yellow now on Pullman's side. I don't know, but Pullman's still got a half a dozen virus lead here. I'm a little worried about what's going on at the bottom of Sarge's board. I think if he continues to drop pill halves, he might be in a little bit of trouble if he's not thinking about what's beneath. But
I think he's waiting for another yellow blue to put onto. Oh, okay. He's just gonna fire it off and a double red to boot. So that's not bad. Pullman celebrating.
Well, sort of. Not
kinda.
Well, the drop that he was going to make, it could have advanced a yellow horizontal, but due to the way that the pill halves underneath were organized, it sort of brought down some yellows, making that horizontal taking a little bit longer to achieve. But
I like what I'm seeing from Pullman.
Yeah, this is looking pretty good. Gonna get a triple off the board. Very nice. Just needs a couple more reds and is out at a 148.
148, great time to get out of the first level here in this level block. 8 viruses left for Saros. And is actually going to set up for the horizontal on it. On that yellow in column 8. We'll probably fire it now and does so. Pretty much free and clear on the rest. Good swing actually from Saros there. That would have been a little bit saddening if it went the wrong way. One yellow. Oh no, red rush. Okay, there we go. Out
at a 228. Now, Pullman had a nice start to his level. He had an offset fat log at the very beginning and is now just bringing this down. Notice no garbage whatsoever to speak of on Pullman's side. But what's going to need to keep happening is he's going to have to keep getting blues and reds for that to stay the case. Notice he's got a little bit of garbage there in column 6, cleaned up already with a combo down the side. Yeah. So yeah, no garbage. What? Who saw garbage? I don't even know.
Look at the void actually on Saros's middle of his board. That's gonna, I think, potentially open up drop time the later we get into his level 9. But he's only 8 viruses behind now, working this down well. If the dot can give reds at any point in time, that would be great.
Yeah, Pullman needs reds as well. And notice the center of that board, if that red cleared off, it could have advanced several horizontal plans, but that double going to be excellent. Now, Pullman's going to take the blues out horizontally in row 1 and just try to work around all the rest and minimize drop time. So pretty open now. No problems there. Just needs a bunch of reds. And meanwhile, Saros needs the same thing and is just not getting any of that. So
No.
that is really difficult, but has a good possibility for horizontals in a lot of different spaces. So kind of hoping for a double red blitz here to make those plans work, Prey.
Yeah, just over 4 minutes, by the way. Pullman was able to get out of his level 10. Out of his level 9, sorry. I can count. I can definitely count. Uh, 7 viruses behind in this level. Level 9 is Sarge needing reds. Oh, hang on. Yeah, set up for it.
Hmm. Yeah, there was a
Uh,
possibility to keep the horizontals going, red blues possibly off in a fat log, but Saros out at a 449. About
yeah.
16 viruses behind Pullman, who is dealing with some garbage there. Notice column one, no need for reds in that column at any point down the board. So that's going to be tricky, but it could be a good space for throwaway reds later in the level. And good, he uses that garbage as strategic to drop the blue into column two. So, you know, that left hand side pretty blocked up with red and blue doubles. It's going to take a little bit to get to those yellows in the center, but they're prime for some horizontal magic.
Oh man, Sarge is. Oh, I actually really like what he's about to do here.
Oh, yes. Let's
Boom.
go.
That is huge to keep him in this, and is setting up for even more stuff after the fact. But that horizontal is going to keep his board kind of clean, but it's needing reds and blues, and is currently not getting them. And he's shaking his head. Even he knows that this is costing him
Mhm.
a lot here.
Speaking of costing, but just a little, notice there is a double blue in T. Pullman's column 5, which I think he would have liked to use for an underclear underneath that blue. But since the reds didn't come back until later, it's neither here nor there. It's the same amount of time. And now there we go. He
Begin.
gets that last red out of level 10 at a 619.
Begin the punishment pills. That's basically what happened there. Sarge only down to 13 viruses in this level 10, so it needs to do some chase down, sorry, in order to get back into this. But so far, Pullman is playing incredibly well. This is going to be quite nice from him. Needs a blue.
Okay. Okay. If Saros gets one blue, something awesome is going to happen. It's going to be like a drop chonky
Oh,
L. Take a
boom.
look at that with a fat log and a vertical. That was really cool, Saros. You should be proud of that one.
Really proud of that because that was
Yeah,
beautiful.
that
But
was
now
some
the
really
dog,
cool planning.
but now the doc has said, "Hey, nice clear there. Now here, have a bunch of yellow that you don't need."
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
always the
And
same. It's
but
always the same.
take a look at T. Pullman's board. The shape of this, not ideal. The left and right. We saw this in a game earlier, and it's just that huge chasm in the center is not anybody's favorite, especially because so many of the columns have red at the top. That is just a pain in the butt. So let's hope the red shows up for T. Pullman and he's able to keep advancing his plans.
I think Sarge is somewhat waiting on, well, that pill to arrive. Oh, but doesn't
Mm,
swing it over in the right spot. It's okay, though. It is
okay,
okay.
it's coming.
He's
It's
going to
coming
get it
back.
here.
There we
There
go.
we go.
Now needs one more red to
Uno
get
red, por
into.
favor. And gets it.
Yes.
Just over the 8-minute mark. Pullman down to 8 viruses left in this level 11 as Sarge just
Mm,
got into it
yeah.
and is somewhat getting the pills he needs. The board is clean. That's going to help out quite a bit. Wow, he's just getting everything he needs. Only 2 reds left in this one to go. Gets one. Waiting for the next. Gets it. And is going to be out. 842 out of 11. And game 1 under his belt.
Very nicely done. GG's to T. Pullman. And let's see, can we just do it again without incident. That was that was great. We saw some awesome planning from Saros there. You see the combos are there in his brain. That was pretty impressive. So I'm excited to see this next game. Perhaps maybe we could have a decider. Let's get this done, folks. We got a ready from Saros.
I mean, we haven't really had one this bracket so far.
Yeah, but it really doesn't that doesn't tell the story. There were so many great moments, so many close things. And we are ready. Both players are ready right now.
Here comes the countdown. 3, 2, 1. Pills for game 2. Game 2. Official game 2 of this best of 3. And both boards starting off relatively okay. Very limited access for red on the side of Pullman's board. Meanwhile, over on Sarge's side of things, not too bad.
I'd love a red yellow for Sarge so that he could take out the reds horizontally and then keep
Oh,
other plans advancing. And there he goes. He gets it. Giant combo there. But there's that yellow in column 1 now. That's garbage, not necessary. Still, I think it can be used for some good stuff later on. And Saros has a little bit of a lead. The big horizontal.
What a big horizontal that was.
Mhm.
Is going to get it one too far along. Maybe that was what his plan was. And actually, I think it was to get that double yellow over onto column 8. He's down to 12 viruses. He's actually in the lead so far, as Pullman is currently on 14 viruses, but Pullman plays good, Pullman plays quick, and Pullman plays accurate. Try to say that 5 times fast.
No, I don't think I will.
All right, fair enough. It is down to 9. It's down to 9-7 in this game. 5 viruses left now for Sarge, but looking at this board for him is going to deal with a little bit of drop time. Not too much, not too much that would be too detrimental to him. Only needing red yellow would be lovely out of this level 8.
And there you go, commentator's
Ask,
blessing.
and
But
you
Pullman
shall
getting
receive
the reds that he needs. He's out at a 156. So these two so close together right now. It was just a hair of RNG there separating the two of them. And a good opening for both players. Some diversity here. You can see that Saros is using yellow and blue for some strategic garbage there, cleans it out, leaves quite a bit of yellow exposed. So this is going to be good and drops into a
That's
horizontal does
beautiful.
Saros. That was really nice. And just leaving this board very open. And these two neck and neck right now. It is staying as tight as it was at the end of the first level.
I kind of like what Sarge is putting down here. Sort of building up in a way that I myself wouldn't have done, but it worked out for him lovely. He is down to 25. Pullman has taken the lead. That's a good drop clear from Saros there. Looking at Pullman's board, however, oh my god, he's getting the pill combos that works out so perfectly for his board right now. And Sarge just needing a handful of yellows to keep this board healthy.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, Pullman was in a good situation where any blue would have been helpful to him. And so that's always a great feeling. Now, Pullman's in a little bit of a tricky spot here. That double red coming in clutch for him. Otherwise, he would have had to use some garbage to drop down. He's out at a 334. Saros not too far behind as long as the yellows show up. I'm curious to see, is he going to take the yellow in row 1 out horizontally? He's not going to. And I don't think it would have really mattered. Could have tucked that blue yellow into column 1 underneath to avoid drop time, but doesn't matter anyway. He's out at a 355. So did not get those punishment pills.
No, he didn't. And I love how animated Pullman gets.
We got a lot of good anime characters in the community. It's fantastic. And Saros opens with a horizontal with those blues, a good play because there is so much blue on that top line, and laying down those yellow reds. That's the strategic garbage we're talking about all the time. And a beautiful horizontal from Saros. 10 viruses behind, but Pullman needs quite a bit of red to keep this board moving and is setting up some yellow garbage as a result. So it's going to be a little bit tricky. I'm curious to see what's going to happen with that row 3 for Pullman. Is his drop going to advance a horizontal with those yellows? I think it is.
Yeah, but the way he's sort of playing this out is opening himself up to garbage on his bottom line here. But I've said this before about plays where I'll think it's, going to be a garbage play, turns out to be an incredible play at the end of it. If he did set that, oh my god, okay, he's setting up for something big here towards the end of this board, and it's going to fire it off, dropping everything down. 7 plays 15 in this level 10. Sarge is staying within reaching distance here.
I was hoping Sarge
brilliant.
would tuck that double yellow into row 3 to drop the blue down, but he's still making these good horizontal plays. He's got another shot at it as Pullman into his final level at about 540. Saros needs a bunch of blue to keep these plans going, but notice he's got a red horizontal at the bottom of the board there, and he has frozen a little bit. So I hope we
I think
can.
it might just need a
get him
refresh
back.
of the
Okay,
stream, and we do get it.
Yeah, absolutely. Pullman has a great horizontal opportunity with those yellows, but he also has a double vertical. I love those kind of options for him.
Oh, Doc, give Sarge some blue.
There you go. I'll take
He got
check
it,
in
he
the
got
mail,
it.
please.
Yep.
And
Needed to
it's
take that drop time, but didn't matter.
Out 620. Oh man, double blue. He's going to manufacture it himself, I think. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Good short stack there for Saros. Meanwhile, not a lot of use for yellow for T. Pullman, but
from
the
Pullman,
blue
I think.
yellow is going to be very useful. Let's see how that goes.
Bing.
Oh, okay.
That is incredible.
Now, that was very fancy looking. I think there's a world in which some of those pieces could be used to advance more plans on the board, but it was so cool looking. Who even cares?
It was cool.
It was cool. It was very cool. It was very
cool. He's down to 12 viruses left, though. Down now to 10 to 8. In this level 11, 25 viruses for Sarge. It's looking all but done, but something drastic could happen. I don't know.
It is so clean. Look at that double yellow.
Oh,
yeah, for Pullman. You love to be able to finish with some cool moves like that. It is
one
so
virus.
clean.
One red.
Yep, nodding.
He's pulling for it. 741 out. Pullman is your silver champion.
And there is a huge exclamation point on that win because previously his 8-11 best was over 8 minutes. So he shaved quite a bit of time off of that best. That's what you want to do when you win. You also want to punctuate it with something awesome, achieving a goal for yourself. So GG's to Pullman, and Sarge not far behind at all there. And those reds need to be taken out horizontally to advance any plans on the blue.
There it is. He's going to lay that over the top, drop them down. Only needing 2 reds is going to get them out. 836.
And that is very far below his average as well. So that is outstanding play from both players.